Well, how do you do, everybody? Welcome to baseball action as the new Trier Trevians take on the Providence Catholic Celtics in the Do It Stevie's Way tournament. And we're here at New Trier for the game. Both teams played earlier today in real time, and both came away with victories. In play is Ben Salvador leading it off for Providence. Drew Fisher on the mound for the Trevians. First pitch on the way, in there for strike one. Providence had the added thing of playing 10 innings before they got the victory in their game earlier today. Fisher delivers outside and high, a ball. And low ball. Now the big games for New Trier conference-wise going to be with Glenbrook South this year. And a bunch of the scouts are here today for this one. There's Strike. Here to watch the pitcher for the Providence Celtics, Jake Godfrey. Going to go to the mound. Seen many of those scouts before. Saw them in 2011. They were all around watching Charlie Tilson. Ground ball. And whoopsie by Tim Fox. And runner on at first. Here's Mike Midage. Now the first runner back. In fact, many of the guys, saw a bunch of them. Washington Nationals guy was here. I talked to him a little bit. Talked to the Milwaukee Brewers guy. We share a little bit. And the Boston Red Sox guy. Joe Fisher looks back a couple of times, now delivers in there for a strike. Baseball moving along here. And about a month left of the regular season. Ground ball right to Klenovich. Steps on the bag for the out. And over to third goes Salvador. And Dylan Rosa, the batter. And a pitch high for a ball one. Battery today for the Trevians. Fisher pitching and Weibel catching. Swing and a miss, strike. Outfield playing basically straight away, shaded slightly to the right. There's strike. Giving up that left center field gap. And strike three. Two down. Here's Phil Kunsa. He was a hero in the 10-inning game. Strike on the outside corner. Great pitch by Drew Fisher. Now the lock and load and a little fister back to Fisher over to Klenovich, and that'll do it for the top half of the first inning. In the inning, no runs, no hits, an error, and a man left. We go to the bottom half of the first inning. And Scott Hammis leads it off for the Trevians. Takes the ball one. Jake Godfrey. Pitch inside the ball. I understand he's ranked like the #1 pitcher in Illinois. Pitch low ball. Although I don't ever go by rankings on anybody. Even the guys I see regularly. That's what you do. There's a strike. And when you get noticed, however it is, colleges, pro, you have to kind of put that beyond you. Picked up by the pitcher, Godfrey, tags out Hamas, out #1. Here's Nolan Stogentine, the batter. And Stogentine fists one off foul to the right. Bottom half of the first inning. Swing and a miss, strike. And strike 3. So 2 away, and Jake Reynolds, the batter, and takes a pitch for a ball. I think I was looking at somewhere else. And low a ball. They lock and load. And low and inside the ball. Doing a little bit of inside out, it looks like. And low ball, so first pitch was a strike. Strike 2, count goes full. To Jake Reynolds. And ball 4. And Reynolds aboard at first, and that brings up Grant Klanovich. And he fouls one off, strike 1. And dropped it in, but not quite enough. Pitches high a ball. Outfield playing shallow for Providence. Time called, and Klanovich steps out. Reynolds with the leadoff first. Pitch on the way, fouled off. One and 2 the count. And strike 3, and we're done with the first. At the end of 1, no score between Providence and New Trier, and we'll be back with more. Current season and great games of the past available on YouTube. On the Metro Chicago Sports Network, you can check out the homepage for the list of the games that are available, both current season and the past. That's the Metro Chicago Sports Network homepage and YouTube. Drive at dusk or at night. Make sure you turn on your car lights. A message in the public interest on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the second inning. And the Providence Celtics and Trier Trevians scoreless. Sean Cavallone leading it off for Providence. And Drew Fisher's first offering outside of ball 1. Richard Hughes on deck. And Cam Galgano in the hole. And a pitch low and inside a ball. And a ground ball. Slow roller. Right to Klinovich. Steps on the bag for the out. And there's one away. Here is Richard Yusa. And swing and a miss. Went for a high pitch. Up over the hands. Nearly went again. Pitch is high ball. Wind blowing in. Got the CNL cooler near the lake working again today. Got a little piece of it. Accidentally and fouled it off. Seems to like those high pitches. Line shot. Knocked down. Throw it to first. Got it. Well, Sammy Visconti knocked it down, close to catching it, but didn't, and up and throwing in a hurry, got the man. 2 out. Cam Galgano. And he fouls one off. Fisher delivers. High pop-up, and Fisher calls for it himself. Takes it for the out. A quick 1-2-3 inning. Don't run, so hit, so errors. Nobody left. We go to the bottom half of the second. And Will Frankie will lead it off for the Trevians. Well, that's that man there was Jason Kipnis' father. Jason, the second baseman with the Cleveland Indians. This signed for $52 million or something like that. That's his father sitting here watching the game today. Pitch is low in the dirt, a ball. Will Frankie the batter. Bottom of the second inning. Godfrey delivers. In there for a strike at the knees. Wilbur Duke Childs Field. Pitch is high in the face. The ball. And a foul ball. Wind chill whacker. And strike 3, dropped third strike, but they'll get him. And there's one away. Here's Frank Nicholas. Takes the pitch outside for a ball 1. Nicholas has been on a little bit of a hitting tear. Right fielder. Pitch low and away a ball. And low ball. And I believe the count's blackjack. 21. Here's the strike. As we said, Charlie Tilson, last guy around here to ball 4. And Nicholas aboard. The last one to bring out the scouts around here. Although we saw them in 2012 with a couple of players. Kevin Ross with Niles West, and they were watching for a while Jason Goldstein, the catcher for Highland Park, and a pitcher out at Hersey. There's a strike. Tim Fox the batter. Tilson As last year, or his first real year in the minors, they moved him up 5 levels. And playing right now for Palm Beach, the Palm Beach Cardinals. Foul ball. Former New Trier center fielder. And now they're here to watch Godfrey. Strike 3. Letter high inside corner. Here's Sam Viscotti. So 2 out. And the ball gets away. And over to third goes Frank Nicholas. And a pitch low ball. We got a lot of guys from the north suburbs playing in the minor leagues all over the place. Couple in the majors, too. Pitch inside the ball to Viscotti. As we said, Jason Kipnis is here watching the game. Christian Frederick, George Contos, Adam Rosales, just a few. Ball 4, and Viscotti aboard. Sammy aboard via the walk. Runners at the corners for the Trevians. 2 out. Bobby Garrick. And he tries a bunt. Bunts a foul. And strike. And meanwhile, Viscotti steals second uncontested. And strike 3, and the inning over. At the end of 2, no score between Providence and New Trier. We'll be back with more. The Metro Chicago Sports Network is seen on cable, on New Trier Television, AT&T UVerse, Highland Park Access, and Comcast Northern Cook County. We're also seen on the internet, on the World Wide Web at YouTube. Drive now, text later. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Here we go now to the top of the 3rd inning. No score between Providence Catholic from New Lenox and the New Trier Trevians from Duke Childs Field. And Zach Pike leads it off for the Celtics to face Drew Fisher. And the delivery is low ball, ball 1. And a strike, and the count was up at 1-1. Jackson Stillis on deck. And a pitch high, a ball. And the count goes blackjack. 21. Low and inside the ball. Drew Fisher gets his sign from Bobby Garrick. And inside, ball 4. And leadoff walk. Jackson Stullis, the batter. We'll get to see Providence again against Loyola on the Comcast Highland Park Network. Comcast and Highland Park Network. Pitch is low ball. Not all our games are seen on all our affiliates. So if you miss it on your cable affiliate, you can still catch the game on the internet. Went to bunt and fouled it off. Again, shows bunt. Missed it for the strike. Throw to first. Runner back. And again, showing the bunt. Gets it down this time. And whoopsie, everybody's safe. And that is scored as a hit. And here's Ben Salvador. And he squares the bunt. Gets it down. Fisher picks it up. Throw it to first. Klunovich for the out. And the runners advance on up. Second and third. And Mike Medic, the batter. And a ground ball, hot one shortstop. Throw to first in time, but the run home to score. And Providence leads 1-0. Pitch is tight, a ball. Dylan Rosa. Coach Napoleon from New Trier. Coached at Providence. Runner with leadoff third. And a pitch high, a ball. In fact, he was at Providence when he came to New Trier 17 years ago. That's a strike. And just a little outside, ball 4. So Rosa draws the walk. And here's Phil Kunza, number 4 in the batting order for the Celtics. And falls one back to the screen. Strike one. Runners with their lead. Pitch in the dirt, a ball, and uncontested stolen base for Rosa. So 2 in scoring position with 2 out. Kunza steps out, takes a couple of practice swings. Wind blowing in. And a line shot. That's going to be Gamper out there to right center. Up against the fence. Picked up by Nicholas, who gets it in, but not before a double. That scores 2 runs. And it is 3-0 Providence. And Sean Cavalloni, the batter. And the first pitch is high, a ball. Ball 1. Grounded out to Grant Klunovich his last time up. Swinging a bit straight. Big boy. We'll be here all during the spring and summer doing baseball on our network. Here's a strike. 1-2. The count. The look in. And Fisher steps off and then resets. And the pitch high and outside, a ball. Deuces on the count. Runner with the leadoff second. And the count goes full. And foul ball off to the right. And a soft little liner taken by Klunovich for the out and the inning. So we go to the bottom half of the third, and the Providence Celtics have taken the lead. Lead this one 3-0. And top of the batting order, Hamas. Bats facing Jake Godfrey. And a ball. And a strike. And drop third strike. And Hamas out for out number 1. Here's Nolan Stogentine. He takes a pitch low for a ball. Swinging to be a strike. Well, the word I had talking to the professional scouts that are here watching this game is that Godfrey throws low 90s. Blackjack on the cap. And a foul ball off to the right. Inside a ball. And the count's gone full. And strike 3. Two-way, here's Jake Reynolds. And Reynolds went fishing in the Skokie Lagoons for that one. Strike 1. Pitch is low ball, and the count evens up at 1-1. Wilbur Duke Childs Field. Duke Childs, the first athletic director at New Trier. Actually finished, I want to say, second in state in 1918 as the basketball coach. He was the first athletic director at New Trier. Well, they got a hold of this field from Winnetka. And strike 3. Wilbur had just retired. Anyway, 3 up, 3 down, struck out the side at the end of 3. It's 3-0 Providence leading New Trier, and we'll be back with more. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Don't be a party to teenage drinking. Parents who host lose the most. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. We go to the top of the 4th inning, and Providence has gained a 3-0 lead over the new Trier Trevians. And Richard Yusa leads it off for the Celtics. Pitch on the way, outside a ball, ball 1. Top of the 4th. And Pfister. Frankie over to Klenovich for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Ken Galgano, and he fouls one off. Galgano, and Fisher delivers. Another one fouled off. Infield and outfield playing normal depth. And a ball. Time called. Fisher gets the sign from Garrick. And the delivery. Strike 3. And there's 2-way. Here's Zach Pike. And a ground ball. First pitch hitting, shortstop. Over to first. Visconti to Klenovich for the out. And a quick 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Halfway home with the ball game. And Providence leading New Trier 3-0. Grant Klenovich leading it off. And Klenovich fouls one off just outside of third. Kind of topped it. Guffey delivers. And a 55-footer for a ball. And a line shot. That's up over the head of the right fielder who's playing in kind of shallow. And Klenovich on his way to second. And a leadoff double here in the bottom of the fourth. So Klenovich aboard and Will Frankie the batter. And Frankie would foul ball back at us. That will always wake you up. A pitch low and inside the ball. And the count was up at 1-1. Baseball action. Here at New Trier, pitch low, a ball. And the count's gone blackjack for Frankie. Klenovich with his lead. And that one's low for a ball. Well, Godfrey's keeping it down, but he's been below the strike zone quite a bit. And a windshield whacker. And outside a ball 4. And Frankie aboard, and the Trevians have something going. 2 on, but nobody out. And Frank Nicholas, the batter. And Matt McCaffrey on to run for Frankie. I assume he's going to take over at third base. There's a strike 1. Frank Nicholas. And a pitch low ball. And you can see which way the wind's blowing. You can see the dust blowing in towards us from the infield. Wind blowing in. Pitch a low ball. One of those days where it's probably 65, 70 degrees away from the lake. But about 50 near the lake. Blackjack on the count and a ground ball. High bounder. Second baseman. Underhand flip in time to get Nicholas. And on the play, the runners advance on up to second and third. And here's Tim Fox. And Fox first pitch hitting, little comebacker. Over to first, and the runners will hold. So now, runners at second and third with 2 out. And Sammy Viscotti, the batter. And he takes a strike on the inside corner. And the fastball is a little inside the ball. Runners with their lead. And that one's a low ball. That one stung the catcher a little bit. The lock and load. And strike 3, and we're done with the fourth. At the end of 4, it's Providence 3 and New Trier nothing. We'll be back with more. In our 27th year of sports coverage, this is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Buckle up, Illinois. It's the law. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Metro Chicago Sports Network baseball coverage moving along to the 5th inning in this one, with the Providence Celtics leading the New Trier Trevians by the score of 3-0. And the first pitch of the inning, ground ball. Shortstop, over to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. It was Jackson Stullis grounding out to start off the inning. Here's Ben Salvador, top of the batting order for the Celtics. Here in the 5th. And low and inside a ball. Drew Fisher's pitching a whale of a ball game, just as good as Jake Godfrey's. Got ourselves a real pitcher's duel going on. Championship, this is a tournament. There's a strike on the outside corner. Championship of this tournament will be played at Southside Ballpark. Windy City Thunderbolts, so the Frontier League play there. Forget the name of the ballpark. Hawkinson Ford Field. Or it was that. I don't know if it still is. High pop-up foul and out of play. Little minor league ballpark. Down at 130th or so. Strike three. And 2 away. And Mike Madich, the batter. 2 out. Nobody got. Pitch outside the ball. Providence 3 runs on 2 hits. Trevians no runs on 1. And there's the ball. And fouled off to the left. Don't have to worry about hitting that poor freshman right fielder from behind with a foul ball. There's a slow little ground ball. Pick up the throw, not in time. And the infield single. 3rd hit of the ball game for the Celtics. And here's Dylan Rosa. He calls time. And the throw over to first, runner back. A whoopsie swing. And fouled off. Top of the 5th inning. Low and outside the ball. And again, throw over to first, runner back. Strike 3, throw out to second, gets away. Nobody really got the second to cover it. So call that a stolen base and an error. And runner at third with 2 out. And a foul ball. Rosa continues to bat. And a pitch high and a little outside as well for a ball. Fisher delivers. Strike 3. And we go to the bottom half of the frame. And Providence continues to lead this one 3-0. And Brent Segvich batting for Bobby Garrett. And a strike on the inside corner. They lock and load. And a little comebacker. Over to first and 1 up, 1 down. Here's Scott Hammis. And a strike on the outside corner. Strike 1. And tried to go to the same spot, a little bit too far outside. Connie was up at 1-1. And into the dirt. Make that, it was a strike, and strike 3. And 2 away. Nolan Stogentine. Batter. Turn the camera off a little quick. Another one fouled off. And yet another. And then strike 3. And 3 up, 3 down for the Trevians. And the 5th. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We go to the 6th. It's 3-0 Providence over New Trier. We'll be back with more. The Metro Chicago Sports Network is seen on YouTube, and you can catch the games that are available on YouTube. Simply go to the Metro Chicago Sports Network homepage for the list of all the games that are available. Then over to YouTube on your web browser and type in that game and get to watch it on demand. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Stop the text. Stop the wrecks. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Metro Chicago Sports Network on YouTube. And we move along to the top of the sixth inning, with Providence leading this one 3-0. Phil Kunza, the batter. Number 4 in the batting order for the Celtics. He hit that double that brought in 2 runs back in the third. And a windshield whacker. There's a strike 3. 1 up, 1 down. Sean Cataloni. And takes the pitch low and inside the ball. Ball 1. Sixth inning. Ground ball. And the long throw. Whoopsie. And Cataloni safe at first. Got a pinch runner, Alvin Perez, running over there. Richard Yusa, the batter. And goes to bunt. Sacrifice going to work. Move the runner along. Out at first. And over to second goes Perez. So 2 out. Cam Galgano, the batter. And takes a strike 1. And gets away, and over to third goes Perez. Hot shot foul. Off to the left. And a ground ball right to Klonovich. And he'll step on the bag for the out. And we go to the bottom half of the sixth inning. And a one-hitter by Godfrey. And the Trevians down 3-0. Jake Reynolds leading it off. And takes the ball. They lock and load, and that's inside for a ball. One and 1 the count. And a ground ball, a little comebacker. Over to first. One away. Here's Grant Klonovich. And he takes a pitch low and outside the ball. Kleno hit a double up over the head of the right fielder last time up. The only hit of the ball game for the Trevians today. High pop-up. First baseman calls for it and takes it for the out. 2 down. And Matt McCaffrey, the batter. And a 55-footer ball. And that was low ball. And a ground ball. Second baseman over to first, and 1, 2, 3. We go to the 7th. It's 3-0 Providence leading New Trier. We'll be back. Check out the Metro Chicago Sports Network website for all the current games and great games of the past. The full list there. And you can then go over to YouTube to watch those games. In addition, we have on the left-hand side of the page some of the highlights of the 27 years of television broadcast. You drink, you drive, you lose. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Metro Chicago Sports Network website, check it out. We move along to the 7th inning. Hi-ho, hi-ho. To the 7th inning we go. Providence leading this one 3-0. Zach Pike leading it off. And a ground ball. Knocked down. Throw to first. One away. Jackson Stolas, the batter. Drew Lamont now playing second. New pitcher on the mound. Ervelino. Now on the mound. Andrew Ervelino's pitch low and away, a ball. And in there for a strike. I think the count's blackjack. Might be 3-1. I've lost track. I'm looking at a bunch of other things at the same time. There's a soft little liner, and it's up over the head of Lamont for the single. Only the 4th hit of the ball game for the Celtics. Ben Salvador, the batter. He's had the collar today, actually. Goes to sacrifice. Going to move the runner along. Over to first and tie. On the play, Stullis over to second. 2 out. Mike Matic, the batter. He singled last time up. One of the 4 hits that the Celtics have. Andrew Everlino looks back, now delivers. And a high fly ball. Center fielder comes in with it, makes the catch. And we go to the bottom half of the 7th. Providence leading this one 3-0. Swing and a miss, straight. To Frank Nicholas, leading it off. Nicholas officially 0 for 1. He did walk, left stranded at third, back in the 2nd. Rounded out in the 5th, batting here, or in the 4th rather. Batting here in the 7th. And a line shot right down the line. That's going to be a fair ball. And bounce to the warning track. Nicholas on his way to second. He'll make it easily with a stand-up double. Here's Drew Lamont. And the ball gets away, and Nicholas over to third. So runner at third, but nobody out. And a strike.
Right side.
Trevians trying to get a run on the board and the shutout. Low and inside the ball. Bottom of the 7th inning. And a high fly ball. Left fielder comes in a little bit. Takes it for the out. Here's the throw. Not going to be on line. And sacrifice fly brings home the run. And the Trevians on the board. It's 3-1. 1 out. Sam Visconti, the batter. And takes a pitch low, ball 1. And a little topper foul. And a pitch low, ball. And a ground ball. That one's foul. Off to the right. Sammy Viscotti batting. 1 out. Run in. And went fishing. Strike 3. 2 down. Here's Logan Weibel. So Weibel bats here in the bottom of the 7th. Nobody out and 2 out. And Weibel hit by the pitch. And he's aboard. Scott Hammes, the batter. There's strike 1. Toughest out to get. There's the last out of a ball game. Low and outside the ball. Jake Godfrey's pitched a well ball game here. 11 strikeouts. There's a strike. Now the pitch, 55-footer gets away. And over to second goes Weibel. And another one gets away. And over to third goes Weibel. And the count is full. And a foul ball off to the right. Hammes stays alive. And strike 3 in the ball game is all over. And the Providence Celtics beat the Trier Trevians 3-1. And the final word on this ball game, great pitching performance on both sides of the ball. For the Providence Celtics, 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors. And the Trevian pitchers, actually Drew Fisher was the one. He struck out 5, walked 2. The Celtics left 5 on base and 2 stolen bases. For the Trier Trevians, 1 run on 2 hits, 3 errors. Jake Godfrey, the highly regarded Jake Godfrey, he had pro scouts here watching him. He struck out 12, walked 4. Trevians left 6 on base and 1 stolen base. So that will do it for us for this ball game. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Stick around for more sports action here on the network and catch us at any time on demand on YouTube. And for all of us here at the network, we say thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast all the way down the network line. And for all of us, we say as always, so long, everybody.